Hi everyone, welcome back to NetZeroTv. My name is Cynthia and today we're going to be doing a Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen inspired makeup look. So I'm in love with their makeup, and when I look at their makeup, what I see is that dewy skin, that soft smoky eyes, and brows for days. So this is Carly. Carly's going to help me bring this look together. And what we're going to do to kind of get that look started, we're going to start off with a primer. This is a Mercier foundation primer in Radiance. So it has that glow that it's going to help give me that dewy look that the twins have. So I'm going to grab a little bit on my hand and apply it with my fingertips. So applying it throughout the whole face. Now when I think of their makeup, I feel like it's not necessarily like it's still them, it's still their skin. It's just really dewy and glowy, so it's not covering up the skin entirely. So now that I have the primer, before putting on the foundation, I'm gonna put on a highlighter, and I'm gonna use a cream highlighter for this to make it more skin-like. So I have these two highlighters here. There's Hush and the other one is Pearl. There's another one named Luna too, and you can use whichever one you want. The Hush one has a little bit more of a pink undertone. Today we're gonna be using Pearl. So Pearl has a nice cream highlight, and I just want to put that underneath first so it can kind of come through for the foundation. So I'm still using my fingertips. I really like using my fingertips because it gives off the warmth from my hand to really melt it into the skin. And make sure to put it underneath the brow bone as well. And I'm just kind of following through wherever the high points of the skin are, or the face. So in there, and then blending it through. Keep its bow. So we put on the primer already, and now we're going to do a little bit of concealer. I'm going to be using the Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush, and it's in the number 57, and it's a Sephora brush. Love this brush. Definitely recommend it. I use it for a lot of things. One of them, concealing. So this is NW25 in the Pro Longwear, and I'm just running it through wherever there's anything that might need covering. All right, once that's done, we're gonna move on to a tinted moisturizer. I wanna use a tinted moisturizer because the girls, like I said, it shows like they're not hiding their skin, they're just accentuating it. So the tinted moisturizer is gonna add a little bit of moisture, it's gonna give me my SPF, and it's gonna give me a nice balanced skin complexion. So I just like to shake my product up when it comes to my foundation, so remember to do that. And with this, I'm using my beauty blender as well. Make sure to wet your beauty blender. It needs to be expanded, nice, soft, and fluffy. And then I just kind of grab it on my brush and stipple it throughout the skin. Now we're gonna powder it, but we're gonna powder it very lightly. I have a Makeup Forever high definition pressed powder, and I don't want to powder it everywhere because we don't want to get rid of that nice glow. So I definitely want it on the high points of the cheeks. I'm just going to run it through the bottom of the cheeks, kind of where the hollows would be. So like that, I still have that sheen at the top of the cheeks. On the sides of the nose, and just a little bit of the center of the forehead. All right, she's foundation ready. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So again, she keeps it very light, but still smoky. So I'm gonna go in with Hush, which is more of a skin colored highlighter. And I'm gonna use that as my eyeshadow base. That's from MAC as well. Go ahead and close your eyes. And I'm gonna run it through the whole lid. Just using my fingertips. I like to use my fingertips when I want a light wash of color because you're rubbing it and kind of moving it around, so it's not going to give you as much deposit as a brush would. I really like using a cream colored base for everyday use as well if you ever want something quick and convenient. This thing's amazing. All right. So I'm gonna do the brows before I do the shadow. The Olsen twins have some amazing, full, thick brows. So, and they don't look perfectly done, which I like that. It's nice. I'm gonna grab an angled brush. Not that one. So this is actually one of my favorite brushes as well. It's from Billion Dollar Brows, and it's angled brush and a spoolie on the other end, which is super convenient when it comes to brows. And I'm going to be using Wedge for her eyebrows. So I'm using Wedge just because I want to fill them in and kind of give them a little extra definition, but I don't want to darken them. Now we're going to move on to the eyes again. I'm going to be using another cream colored base. This one's in a pencil form. It's going to be a little bit darker because I want, with the smoky eye, you definitely want to have that gradients in colors. This one's from Mercier as well. The color is golden. And I'm going to be applying that on the lid, to the crease, what color is that? And on the bottom lash line. And I'm going to be grabbing another Mercier product, which is the Finishing Eye brush. It's a synthetic dual fibro brush, so I really like that, which is great for this kind of product, a cream product. And I'm smoothing out any edges. And now we're going to be grabbing Gazette Gray. It's a MAC eyeshadow as well. It's in velvet and it has a nice shimmer, but it's great. It kind of reminds me of Coquette, but Coquette doesn't have the shimmer, so if you have Coquette, you can probably give that a go. And I'm going to be using the same brush that I use to apply my eyeshadow base, being that it's a dual fiber. You can use it on creams and you can use it on powders as well. I'm just going to grab the shadow, really grab it onto my brush. And I'm not worried about the saturation of color because I want a wash of that gray as well. So make sure to just blend it all the way through. I'm not patting it, I'm really just moving the product around. I'm applying the same color underneath the eye. All right, and now we are gonna go ahead and just grab a black eyeliner, something that's really movable, something you can easily blend and smudge. So I'm gonna be using Black, and it's the chromographic pencils. I think you can get Smolder from any MAC store as well. So with this, I'm going to be applying it to their bottom lash line. I'm grabbing, this is a makeup designery brush or a mud brush, and it's an 810. I'm grabbing a little bit of product from my pencil as well. And just to make sure it's evenly saturated, kind of just run it through my hand. And then I'm gonna blend that out. And we're gonna do the same on the other eye. All right, now that we've smoked out the bottom, we definitely want to do that to the top as well. How do you look now? I'm gonna run it through the top lash line. You don't have to worry about making it too perfect, and then you just want to smudge that out. Just gotta add a little bit of mascara now. This one's the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. I got this as a sample and I'm completely falling in love with it. Definitely recommend it. So I'm going to be using Flesh Pot from MAC. It is a satin, and satins don't always deliver that much shine, so we are going to be applying just a little bit of gloss in the center of the lip as well. Loading up my brush. And this one's Cream Brulee by NYX or NYX. And I just want that in the very center. Now for the blush, I'm going to be using a blush color called Dame, and it's from MAC as well. Dame has a soft shimmer to it, which is just going to go along with this theme that we have going on with glowy and just skin-like, and it's going to be a soft pink as well. Swell the apples of the cheekbone. Oh, and the brush that I'm using is Elena Baudreau. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, and I don't see a number on this, but I really like this brush too. And of course, you gotta finish it off with a little bit of Fix Plus. And after the Fix Plus, just one final touch. Just a little bit of Soft and Gentle. Being that the Fix Plus is on there, then it's just gonna buff with the liquid on there as well. And I'm just putting that on the high points of her cheeks. And that's just gonna work off of that cream highlight that we had used earlier today too. All right, so this is our American Ashley Olsen makeup tutorial look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really had a lot of fun doing this, and make sure to comment if there's anything else you guys would like us to do. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you back next time in NetZeroTv.